Hi guys, I'm Gabriele, I'm a local from Milan, and today I want to talk about how Milan has changed compared the 90 years. Milan nowadays compared 20, 30 years ago is a totally different city. As you can see here we are in the modern district of Milan, Porta Nuova. This is the tallest building of Italy, Unicredit Tower, 231 meters, and nowadays is also an iconic landmark of the skyline of the city. I lived, of course, in Milan in the 90 years. I was a kid actually, and I saw the difference as a local within these years and how the city has changed. For sure, is a way more international city compared to the past. There are more expats compared to 90 years, more immigrants. It's very common nowadays to see foreigners people in the city. In the 90 years, not so much as nowadays. Milan is the financial hub of Italy, is the engine of Italy, and also is a city with many companies, so many foreigners comes here to work. In 2015 we had also the Expo, the international event, and due to the Expo the city became even more international. Many investors nowadays are coming in the city. Just an example, Inter Milan and AC Milan, that are the two football team of the city, are not Italian anymore, are American. Inter is owned by Oaktree, an American fund, and AC Milan is owned by another American fund. This is just an example how the investors nowadays coming in Milan, and as you can see we have also modern districts. For example, this district is quite new. The tower I showed you before, the Unicredit Tower, was built in 2012, and all this area is quite recent. About 15 years ago was built. Even this palace are, as you can see, very modern. And nowadays in Milan there is a phenomenon of gentrification. In Italian is gentrificazione. That means there is update of the city. We have more fancies and luxury areas, so even the prices are higher, of course, compared to the past, but the salaries unfortunately are the same of 90 years. We have the same salary of 90 years. So for this reason it's very challenging nowadays living in the city alone, for sure. And usually people that live in the city share the flats, and the trend, as I said also in other videos, is to move to the province. In my opinion, in next years Milan will be a city even for more rich people. The middle class will move even more in the suburbs, in the province. Compared to the 90 years, even the public transportation system is way better. We have a 5-line metro. When I was kid, I remember we had only 2/3 lines metro. It's very common nowadays. Take a scooter, you can use the app, rent a car, take an electric bike. So the city has changed even under this perspective. So there are less cars in the city, the parkings are more expensive. Have a car in Milan is not the best solution, also because the roads are quite tight, and it's not the best way to move in the city. For example, in the area they are walking now, 90 years was totally different. It doesn't exist this area. And we have also another modern area, it's called City Life, where rich people live, football players, actors, so it's a residential area. I give tours in Milan, guys, so if you want to take a look to my tours, I will leave you the link in the description, and you can even write me in Instagram, send me a DM if you have any questions, or you want to ask me something about the city or the tours in general. And Milan nowadays is a city of contrast. In the past, in 90 years, the city was way more historical. Nowadays it's a mix of modern and historical things. So in my opinion, these are the more differences compared the 90 years. So more immigrants, more expats in general that study and work in the city. The city is more modern. We have more luxury and updated areas, and but unfortunately the salary are basically the same. It's the only country in Europe with the same salary of 90 years, and the life cost nowadays is quite high. If you have an average salary here, is quite challenging to live. And many investors, and there are many international events, so it's a way more international city. So I hope you enjoyed this short video. If you want to know more about Milan and follow my adventure in this channel, you can subscribe. It's very important to me. And thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Ciao ciao.